Earlier today, as part of International Women's Day, I had a chance to sit down and talk to co-creator of the Guilty Feminist, Deborah Frances-White.
I'm Deborah Frances-White and I'm a comedian. I do a podcast called The Guilty Feminist, and it's a podcast about our noble goals as 21st century feminists and the hypocrisies and insecurities which undermine those goals.
I am a feminist, but I often find myself promoting this podcast by saying, it's about feminism, but don't worry, it's funny.
I feel like this is the most dynamic International Women's Day of my lifetime. In Britain, we really have something to focus on now, but also because America really does set a cultural global tone. So I think this International Women's Day feels more salient, more poignant, and more proactive than ever. Germaine Greer, she's a hot topic. So firstly, Germaine Greer has had a very important part to play in the history of feminism. However, her contemporary views on trans women seem to be so exclusionary and so out of step with feminism. Having said that, I don't believe in no platforming because I want debates to happen. I do believe that if there are only so many opportunities to give a platform in a year, you want to choose to give those platforms to the most powerful voice. I feel really strongly that we need to be there for each other. I mean, at some point, I'm not going to menstruate anymore, and there was a point before I started menstruating. That doesn't determine how much of a woman I am. We're all women. We all need to be on the same team. We're all feminists, and I want to get out there and march with trans women for trans rights.
The Guilty Feminist will be back in Brighton for Brighton Festival on the 28th of May. This is Ben Tonks for LGBT News in Brighton.